Now understand this powerful truth. Vocabulary grows slowly but strongly. If you learn 5 words daily, in 30 days you will know 150 words. In 3 months, you will know more than 450 useful words, and because you use them, you will be able to speak them. Now, imagine this. Instead of just knowing many words, you can use them. You can speak clearly. You can express yourself. That is real progress. Now listen to this powerful line. Do not learn words just to remember them. Learn words to use them. So stop chasing big vocabulary. Focus on smart vocabulary. Learn small, use daily, repeat regularly, and slowly your words will become your voice. And that is how you build strong English even without a teacher. Lesson 5. Use listening and shadowing. Train your ears and your mouth together. The 5th step and one of the fastest ways to improve your English without a teacher is to use listening and shadowing every day. Now understand this very deeply. Many people want to speak English fluently, but they do not train their ears. They want good pronunciation, but they do not listen carefully. They want confidence, but they never repeat real English, and because of this, their speaking remains weak. They may know some words and understand some grammar, but when it is time to speak, they sound unnatural. They hesitate and struggle. Now listen carefully. If you want to speak English well, you must first hear English well, because language enters your mind through your ears and then comes out through your mouth. That is how natural learning works. Think about how children learn. Before they speak clearly, they listen for a long time. They hear words again and again. They hear sentence patterns, pronunciation, and rhythm. Slowly, their brain starts copying what it hears. You must do the same. This is where listening and shadowing become powerful. Now let's understand the first part, listening. Listening means more than just hearing sounds. It means paying attention. It means noticing how words are spoken, how sentences flow, how fluent speakers connect words, and how emotions sound in English. Now many learners make one mistake. They listen to content that is too difficult, fast English, advanced vocabulary, or complicated accents. Then they feel lost. They understand nothing and start thinking English is too hard. But the problem is not your ability. The problem is the level you chose. So start simple, very simple. Listen to easy English, short conversations, slow speech, and beginner-friendly content. At first, you may understand only a little, and that is okay. Do not stop, because every time you listen, your ears become more familiar with the language. Now let's understand the second part, shadowing. Shadowing is a powerful method. It means you listen to one sentence and then repeat it immediately. Just like a shadow follows a person, you follow the speaker. For example, if the audio says, "I want to improve my English every day," you pause and repeat, "I want to improve my English every day." This may look simple, but it trains many things at once. It improves your pronunciation, your listening, your fluency, and your confidence. Why is this method so powerful? Because you are not guessing how English should sound. You are copying real English. And copying is one of the fastest ways to learn. Now listen carefully. Shadowing teaches your mouth how English should move. This is very important. Many learners understand English in their mind, but their mouth is not trained. So when they try to speak, their speech feels slow, their pronunciation feels weak, and their confidence drops. But shadowing solves this problem because it gives your mouth daily practice with correct sounds. Now here is how you should do it. Choose a short audio or video, not something long. Start with one sentence. Listen carefully, pause, and repeat. Try to copy the pronunciation, speed, tone, and rhythm. Do not just repeat the words. Repeat the feeling of the sentence, because real speaking is not only about words, it is also about natural sound. At first, it may feel difficult. You may not catch every word. You may not pronounce everything correctly. That is normal. Do not try to be perfect. Just keep copying. Day by day, you will improve. Now, here is something very important. Do not always listen passively. Background listening is fine sometimes, but you also need focused listening. Sit with full attention for a few minutes. Listen carefully. Notice the words and sounds, because focused listening creates real progress. A simple daily routine can be like this. Listen to one short clip for 5 minutes. Choose 3 to 5 sentences. Repeat each sentence 3 times. Speak loudly and clearly. That is it. Simple but powerful. Now imagine this. If you practice listening and shadowing every day for 1 month, your ears will become sharper. You will understand more English. Your pronunciation will improve. Your mouth will feel more comfortable with the language, and your confidence will grow. Now imagine doing this for 3 months. You will feel a huge difference. The same English that once sounded fast will start to feel clear. The same sentences that once felt difficult will begin to come naturally from your mouth. This is the power of repetition. Now listen to this powerful line. The more real English you hear, the more natural English you speak. So do not just study English. Hear it, copy it, repeat it, and live with it. Because listening trains your ears and shadowing trains your mouth. And when your ears and mouth work together, your English grows much faster. So start today. One sentence, one repetition, one small practice at a time. Slowly your pronunciation will improve, your fluency will become smoother, and your confidence will become stronger. And that is how you move closer to real spoken English, even without a teacher. Lesson 6. Be consistent. This is the real secret. The sixth step and the most powerful truth in your entire English journey is consistency. Now understand this very deeply. You do not need the best teacher, the perfect course, or many hours every day. What you truly need is daily practice. Look at most people. They start learning English with excitement. On the first day, they study a lot. On the second day, they practice more. On the third day, they feel motivated, but after a few days, they get busy, feel lazy, lose interest, and stop. And when they stop, their progress stops. This is the biggest reason why people fail. Not because they are not capable, but because they are not consistent. Listen carefully. Consistency is more powerful than talent. You do not need to be naturally good. You just need to show up every day. Now think about this. If you study 4 hours in one day and then do nothing for the next 5 days, will you improve? No. But if you study just 30 minutes every day without a break, will you improve? Yes. Because repetition builds skill. Now understand this powerful truth. English is a skill, not just knowledge. You do not simply know English, you practice it. And skills grow through daily repetition. Here's another mistake people make. They depend on motivation. They say, I will practice when I feel motivated. But motivation is temporary. Some days you feel strong, some days you feel tired. If you depend on motivation, you will become inconsistent. So instead, build discipline. Discipline means you practice even when you do not feel like it. You read even when you are tired. You speak even when you feel shy. You listen even when you feel bored because you understand one thing. Your future depends on your daily habits. Now let's make it practical. You do not need a complicated plan. Keep it simple. Speak for 10 to 15 minutes. Listen for 10 to 15 minutes. Read for 10 minutes. And learn 5 words. That is enough. Simple but powerful. Now here is something very important. Do not try to be perfect every day. Some days will feel strong, some days will feel slow. That is okay. Even on bad days, do something small. Speak one sentence, read one paragraph, or listen for 5 minutes. Just do not stop. Because when you stop, your flow breaks, and starting again becomes difficult. Now imagine this. You stay consistent for 30 days and you feel improvement. You stay consistent for 90 days and others start noticing your progress. You stay consistent for 1 year and you will not recognize your old self. This is the power of consistency, slow but unstoppable. Now listen carefully. Fluency is not built by doing more. It is built by not stopping. So do not rush, do not compare yourself with others, and do not feel frustrated. Focus on your daily effort, because every small step is taking you forward. Remember this powerful line. You do not need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Show up every day. Practice a little, improve a little, and slowly, without even realizing it, you will become confident. You will become fluent, and you will achieve something most people only dream about, learning English without a teacher. And that is real power. Lesson 7, believe in yourself. Your mindset decides your success. The final step and the most powerful force in your journey is belief. Now understand this very deeply. You can follow every method, practice every day, and do everything right. But if you do not believe in yourself, you will still struggle. Why? Because your mindset controls your actions. If you believe, I cannot learn English, I am not good enough, I will never become fluent, then your actions become weak. You stop trying, you avoid speaking, you give up easily, and slowly that belief becomes your reality. Now listen carefully. Your mind believes what you tell it again and again. If you keep saying, I am weak in English, your brain accepts it and starts acting that way. But if you change your thinking and say, I am learning English, I am improving every day, I can do this, something changes. Your confidence grows, your effort becomes stronger, and your actions improve. Now understand this powerful truth. Fluency starts in your mind before it appears in your speech. Before you speak confidently, you must think confidently. Most people do not fail because English is difficult. They fail because they lose belief. They try for some time, then they say, this is too hard, this is not for me, and they stop. But listen carefully. Every fluent English speaker was once a beginner. They also made mistakes. They also felt nervous. They also struggled. The only difference is they did not stop. Now think about this. If someone else can learn English, why not you? You have the same ability, the same brain, and access to learning. So what is stopping you? Only one thing, your belief. Now here is something very important. You do not need confidence to start. You need courage to continue. Confidence comes later, after practice, after mistakes, after repetition. So do not wait to feel confident. So do not wait to feel confident. Start with belief. What should you do? First, change your self-talk. Stop saying, I cannot. Start saying, I will learn. Second, accept your mistakes. Do not feel embarrassed. Mistakes are a part of learning. Third, stop comparing yourself with others. Everyone learns at a different speed. Focus on your own journey. Fourth, celebrate small progress. Even one word, even one sentence is progress. Now listen carefully. Small progress builds big confidence. And when confidence grows, your fear decreases. Now imagine this. A person who believes in themselves tries more, speaks more, and learns faster, because belief creates energy and action. Now, imagine the opposite. A person who doubts themselves hesitates, avoids speaking, and stays stuck, because doubt creates fear. So choose your mindset carefully, because your mindset will shape your future. Remember this powerful line. If you believe you can, you are already halfway there. So trust yourself, be patient, and keep practicing. Learning English without a teacher is not only possible, it is powerful. And when you succeed, you will not just learn English, you will prove to yourself that you can do anything, and that is the real transformation. If this video helped you, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who is learning English.